Hello, anyone out there? 7 weeks to go on my challenge for my blood sugar challenge to get in a healthier range. I mean, I'm quite a healthy range, but I'm really trying, in all honesty, to get rid of some fat and get back into the intermittent fasting, which I used to do a couple of years ago, and I need to get back, boost right into it to shed that last half stone, well, a bit more of pure fat. The only way for me to get to it is to do intermittent fasting, and I'm going to have the Mediterranean diet using Dr. Michael Mosley's 5-2 fast, which is 5 days of, say, 1,600, 2 days of supposedly 800 calories. I've never done 800 calories for a long while, so that's going to be a real challenge for me because I've been having like 2,000 plus 2,500 a day. Very busy job and care. That's my challenge. I've got 7 weeks till I'm 58, and I'm really having a push on because I tried last year and I've steadily improved on shedding weight and fat, which is more important. And I am going to follow Dr. Michael Mosley's 800 plan, the book, but I'm more the recipes in the back. I mean, I can't be going 800 calories a day for 7 weeks. It's too low. But if I try to go 1,600 and 800 2 days, and for anyone out there, depending on your health level, whether you're pre-diabetic, diabetic, how much you want to be get into the healthy range or whatever, that's what I'm doing. So if you want to follow me at all for my 7 week now, because it was 8 weeks now, 7 week challenge, psyllium husk is a fibre drink. It's not a fibre drink, it's a thickener. It's a fibre from a plant from India. It basically doesn't spike your insulin. So if you're hungry and you're intermittent fasting and you're so hungry you want to eat, bung a little bit of that in with, say, kefir milk or just anything really. And I have it with a little pink Himalayan sea salt, lemon juice, a little tiniest bit of orange juice, and I've been pulling potatoes from my garden for my dad, just a little tub for his birthday. Anyway, have that to start the day off. So you've got plenty of electrolytes, and I also have a little bit of magnesium, and I make up a whole load of these little supplements which I'll show another day. But anyway, this is a quick video, and to say, to get going, have a little few bits in of food that you might eat, like, I don't know, blueberries. My go-to carb that I have at the end of the day is 2 Ryvita with some cream cheese or a bit of pate on before I start cooking, because if I don't have that little bit of carb, I will go for a bit of bread, or I will go for something later. So I have that, then have my tea, which is a big load of vegetables, massive pot of different loads of spices, lovely, a nice bit of meat or a bit of fish. So that is it. And like I say, I have a made up drink of psyllium husk, which I'm not promoting. I'm promoting because it's brilliant. I have that made up in the fridge with some kefir milk and blueberries, and with a little bit of cinnamon, which is meant to be really good for you. And if I'm so hungry, I just have some of that and eat it very slowly, because, let's say, it's thickener. Just be careful how you eat it, because it can get gaggy. So as long as you're careful with it, it's absolutely fine. And I'm going now because it's meant to be a short video. And the next video I plan to do next week, which will be coming up for 6 weeks, I will post it then. And I will actually do a reveal of the areas I want to lose the fat, for me personally, and just generally talk about the whole thing while I'm doing it. And any tips, and I write things down, so I've actually got some proper bullet point things. And now these days you have like a transcript on this video, so if I'm saying anything that's particularly important, and I will try to speak clearly so the algorithms, or whatever you call it, the speech recognition, can actually write it down. Because sometimes when I watch videos, I think I don't actually want to watch the video, I haven't got time, but I can look at the transcript and then I can print screen. People like Dr. Eric Berg, Michael Mosley. I mean, they say things that are just like, they know so much. They're like 30 years in the field of nutrition and expertise, and they're the people that I listen to, get my knowledge from. They go into the fine biology, the macrobiology of how all the cells interact, all the hormones, what happens when you have sugar, how it goes into your body, how it stops things happening, how it pumps up the insulin from your pancreas, how it stops you shedding fat, how you lose your, you get your energy, then you lose your energy, how you crave carbs half hour later, if you get into the cycle of constantly having the sugar in your body rather than the thing about the ketones and the intermittent fasting and working on that system, and shedding fat basically and being healthy. But anyway, I am doing that just for 7 weeks, and then I plan to kind of go on a more maintenance type thing, and hopefully by then I've trained myself a bit better mentally, physically, both, to be in better control. Well, I'm quite good control now, but I can pass, say, some chocolate now without sort of thinking I've got to have some of that or whatever. I can have it in the cupboard and think, well, that's for my daughter, my neighbour, whatever, without having it myself. So it's safe for me to have chocolate in the house, etc. And I always have cocoa powder. So at the very thing, I could say I have a bit of cocoa powder with a little bit of stevia, green stevia, and a little bit of milk or cream. I love cream. I have like loads of, I used to have loads of it, but now I just have a little bit because I'm a little bit lactose intolerant and it will make my skin go up. It's not the calories, because you can have quite a lot of that if you're not on the 800 that day. That is, if you are, then obviously you don't want to. I must go because it's running on 7 minutes and I was only actually meant to be really quick, so my arm's really aching because I'm holding a selfie stick. So over and out now. Week 7 for me personally, 117.6 pound, and this is the area, and some other. I think as you get older, you kind of like people say, it happens, gels, but I think I can pull that back a bit. I'm going to be the best version of myself I can be by 58. So that's what I'm doing. Over and out. Bye anyone who's listening, and I'll post up more next Wednesday. Next Friday, in a week. Over and out. Bye.